Sometimes dead is better.
Welcome back to give me back my horror movies. With me, as always, is Charlie.
Hello, master.
Yes, and next to him is Pete.
You're gonna give yourself a hickey doing that, Nate. I can see it already. You got this little spot on your throat there.
Oh, wow.
What are we watching tonight, guys?
Well, the wheel decided, and I
did.
finally got a pick. And the wheel of pain decided I would bring Dracula Dead and Loving It to the podcast.
We're all on the board, and wow, a hell of a way to get on the board, Nate. You've been itching for this movie for a long time.
This was honestly just throwing it on the board and like, this won't happen, but maybe there's a chance the universe will allow it.
And it did.
Wheel of Pain.
Didn't fall on, April Fools, but I'll take it. It's April.
Yeah, close enough. It's the month of chaos, so you don't want things to happen like they should.
Years ago, I would have never thought we'd have an opportunity to cover our Mel Brooks movie on this show. It wasn't on the radar.
I honestly, there's a few that I'd have to like really bend the rules. I don't know. Spaceballs, I think we all could.
Spaceballs, we could probably all agree that we could cover that
that's
one.
Action, I suppose. I mean,
we're bending the rules. Just use your Schwartz.
Yeah. Well, Robin Hood Men in Tights, I probably could make an even bigger argument.
We will bend the rules like the arrow does. It goes around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Patriot arrow. God, let me tell you, that's a hard thing when watching this movie, knowing that they're only like a year or two apart, and you're seeing like, I don't know, 8 of the original actors from Robin Hood Men in Tights during this movie.
Lincoln.
Mel Brooks has his favorites, and
he has his core.
Stuff, he would bring people in and around, and if you liked you, he'd put you in movies. So.
Right. It was just kind of wild to see Amy Yazbek basically being the exact same character from pretty much Men in Tights. Even her maid in this one is Brow Bushwater.
The other one.
Yeah, I can't remember her name. Broomhilda. That's what
Broomhilda
it was. Broomhilda. I was thinking of the one lady from
not
Frankenstein. Yeah, Frau Brücker. I need to add the lightning and everything because I said it. Well, I do have a trailer. We already told them that we're doing the Dracula.
You're going to be like, this is straight from the 90s. We're going to be able to know. And I have a feeling it's going to end with, I was having a daymare.
What
a dumb line.
No, that's not a stupid line at all. You're stupid.
We'll just listen. It's fine.
This is the frightening and shocking tale of Count Dracula. Vampires do exist. This one we face is unlike any other. He can change the most innocent of humans.
Oh, Jonathan, let me kiss you.
But Lucy, I'm British.
So are these.
Women are rendered powerless under his spell.
Stand up. Not you. Sit. You stand. No, sit. No, stand. Now, walk to the terror store. Watch out!
His evil desire has no end.
She's alive?
She's Nosferatu.
She's Italian? Up there!
Make no mistake, he must be stopped. Leslie Neilson, Peter McNichol, Steven Weber, Amy Yazbek, Lizette Anthony, Harvey Korman, and Mel Brooks.
If she dies, a victim of this unspeakable creature, she will become one herself.
What?
She will become one herself.
Dracula, dead and loving it.
It's good to be dead.
Oh,
That's a really good trailer.
it's better when you get to see all the gags,
Oh
honestly.
yeah, definitely.
This is one of the downsides to covering comedy on a spoken podcast is you just end up repeating all of the
I mean,
jokes
Lies.
and
you
all of the
clicked off
sight
the
ones.
episode. You knew what you're getting yourself in for.
Oh yeah.
Wrong
yeah.
me, wrong me, wrong my brains out all night long.
My God.
I do have one question. So this is classic trailer voice guy,
Yeah.
right? So
I mean, it's one of them.
what would it be like to have this dude's voice just in everyday life? So you try to tell a joke to your kid. Hey, Bobby, why did the chicken cross the road? I mean, does it have an impact?
I think the kids don't give a shit. They're like, shut, Dad.
No, I want that
You're
person
a
to just
nerd,
work at
Dad.
like McDonald's. That way they're like, you
Hey,
want
take your order,
a
please.
combo?
You want fries with that?
I don't know
Can
why
I stick
ours
with
sounds
that?
like a serial killer though.
I was going to say, you
phone.
guys sound nothing like
Yeah,
the
like that
trailer.
actually.
I'm trying. I can't reproduce that.
In a world.
Yeah, now
just like-
that's where it's at.
Well, I was just curious if
It's like it's like most famous dads. Their kids don't give a shit.
Right.
Yeah, that's I think what is it? One of the Avengers or something. Their kid was going out for Halloween and they didn't want to dress up as their character. They dressed up as like Captain America or Ant-Man or something. Like they had no interest in being Iron Man if it was.
That feels like
Robert
something
Downey Jr.'s
Jeremy
kid.
Renner's kids would do.
Or Jeremy Renner's or Thor's.
Yeah,
Chris Hemsworth's kids.
like, I don't
are
want to be
"No, Dad."
Hawkeye.
Nobody
That's
wants
it.
to be Hawkeye.
I'm out of
I don't
arrows.
want to be
I'm
Hawkeye.
going home.
Peter Criss doesn't even want to be Peter Criss, so that's pretty much how that tracks. So I guess we should talk about our memory with it. And I think Nate should go last because obviously
I demand to go last. So
You
Pete,
demand.
you should
Well,
go first.
Yeah,
What's your earliest memory with this?
I love Mel Brooks, and I only saw this a couple years ago.
Oh
So
wow.
I this is the second time I've watched Dead and Loving It. It was, I don't know, it was Mel Brooks' last movie,
Which is
and
amazing but it
Yeah.
did flop super hard.
yeah, and maybe that's why I didn't go see it. No, I didn't have anybody tell me, hey, this is a great one. Like I remember Men in Tights. That
It
was a
it came
great
out
movie.
a poor time in December. Just
Yeah, well,
flew
there
under
you
the
go.
radar,
It's
kind
a
of thing.
Sort of quote monster movie in December. Those don't fly usually.
That's your reward
but
season
yeah,
movies.
It's a fairly new watch for me. So there you go. That's my history with it.
Oh, all right. Quick and easy. Charlie,
All right.
you?
Yeah. Very similar to Pete, although I watched this way back when, not long after it came out. And I had not watched it again till last night. It's been that long of a span of watching this. And like Pete, I'm a pretty big Mel Brooks fan. It's a household name. Growing up, I probably saw Blazing Saddles way too young. Edited, obviously, like on TNT or something, but there were still jokes in there that I never understood.
Yeah, definitely. I think
yeah.
when I finally saw the uncut version of Blazing Saddles, I was like, what?
Yeah, it's shocking the first time you see
It
that.
very much is. And obviously I grew up, watching like Spaceballs and things like that. And Robin Hood Men in Tights is basically, to me, it's like his pinnacle. Like that is one of the greatest Mel Brooks movies for me. So yeah, I watched this one when I was younger, and then I watched it again last night. Had a blast watching it last night, laughing. Jackie doesn't usually like these type of movies. She's laughing during it.
Nice.
She's like in on the jokes. Normally she cannot stand like when I watch Airplane or Hot Shots or anything that is this like slapsticky of a comedy. She does not like them. She was laughing at Dracula Dead and loving it. So it was a good time had last night. So that's my history with it. Nate, you put this on the wheel.
I did.
Didn't think it was going to happen, and you've actually talked about this movie once before. So
yeah, I adore this movie. This so Robin Hood Men in Tights was the first Mel Brooks movie I ever got to see.
Wow.
So then when this had came out shortly after, it was like, oh god, like that, it's got that same like funny guy in it. Like I didn't know who Mel Brooks was. I was too young. So
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But at some point too, he appeared on The Simpsons as himself. Like Homer's driving him in a limo. So it's just like this is the time where I'm really learning about comedy is Mel Brooks and The Simpsons. And I loved Naked Gun as a kid too. So Leslie Neilson, didn't really know who he was at the time yet either. But the following year after this, Spy Hard came out. And then I think the year after that, Wrongfully Accused came out. And I will still stand by those movies being comedic gold. So I absolutely love this movie. Much like how Dustin said, Duncan Rieger from Monster Squad is his Dracula. Leslie Nielsen is my Dracula, because I think this also might be my first Dracula experience as well.
No kidding.
Because I did not see Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula until I was like a teenager. I remember that was one of the ones like we just never rented for some reason. But also I was really young, and I think that was they're like, for like a family night, we're not going to go.
You would have been bored out of your mind watching that.
So when I did finally see it as a teenager, I was like, holy shit, this is a really fantastic movie. And I don't care what anyone says about Keanu Reeves. I would keep him there.
I enjoy it. I'm just saying for a young kid, obviously, Gary Oldman never took his hat off. That was the only problem.
Would you when you look that good in that hat?
Great hat.
I am fairly certain I could be mistaken it. In the brief moments where we had like satellite or cable before we'd get shut off for not paying the bill, this was either a pay-per-view rental or we got it on Stars during one of the free weekends.
Good old free weekends, man.
Yep. And I also remember my mom being very concerned because of how much I was laughing at the intestine scene where those are getting passed around. But more specifically, the greatest gag in the movie with the stake to the heart.
Yeah.
And how much blood comes out and a little me just adoring it. And then I think it was like when I turned 15, I found the movie on DVD and instantly bought it for like with my birthday money. So this is constantly on. It's usually on during Halloween. My buddy Dom and I quote this nonstop. We always say, I saw everything. This is in my lexicon. Like this whole movie, I could quote the entire time. And I still laugh out loud at like everything. When Renfield goes, hold on, master, and he has to go upside down to talk to Leslie Nielsen.
All the blood is rushing to my head.
I'm getting a headache, master. Peter MacNicol is a comedic genius in this film.
Yeah, when he popped up on screen last night, I thought it was Pee-wee from Porky's.
Oh, so that's what, okay.
That's what I say. Hey, it's Pee-wee, and it's not the same.
You're just on a big Porky's kick right now.
You really are.
You just keep bringing up Porky's.
It's Janish from Ghostbusters 2.
From Ghostbusters 2, right? after watching it a little while, I'm like, oh, that's
Command me, Lord.
he's great.
He's basically doing the same thing in this movie.
Yeah,
He's totally taken over.
But that's okay.
Yeah,
it fits.
A commentary track with just him and Mel Brooks explaining how the hell he pulled off such an amazing like performance. Like when they're on the Demeter and the way that they open up the ship doors and it's just this unhinged look on his face with a big old smile and him going, "I'm here, master. Let me help you."
I think that was the first moment Jackie really started laughing, was the whole coffin sliding back and forth. And then Janusz climbs on top of it, and it's not a stunt person in this scene.
No,
it's him.
He's getting smashed.
He kind of misses, and there's a moment it hurt. It had to hurt. I don't care, and he plays it off perfectly because it could be a one-shot kind of thing. If you
there's
watch
a couple one-shot things in here, and that is a soundstage that they have set up
on
like hydraulics to tilt it,
But yeah, and I'm cracking up because I get this humor. I get this comedy. It strikes a nerve with me that really makes me laugh, and I have a ball with it. And the dumbest stuff, I will just sit there and giggle and laugh and just have so much affinity for it, man. Mel Brooks knows comedy, and I don't know. There's not a word that I can use to describe it on how happy I get when I watch a Mel Brooks movie.
It's something magical.
It's just so good. It is. Magical is probably the best way to do it. And he can do it with, it's crude, but not blue crude. He doesn't push it over a line, but it's not like Eddie Murphy Raw or anything like that.
Oh no, but like the man found
adult.
a way at the end of like History of the World Part 1 of like Hitler on ice. It's like that is a joke only he could pull off, because everyone else would be like, ooh, I don't know, but like taking back the power of with that Jewish comedy is so damn great.
Yeah.
In the producers, there's a song called Springtime for Hitler in Germany.
Yeah.
Springtime for Hitler.
The producers is one of my favorites.
It's so good.
And honestly, there's no one else that could have ever pulled off Blazing Saddles.
No.
The way they were able, and it's still prevalent. People still watch it. People are still discovering it, and they're like, well, we get it. We understand what he's saying in this, and it's so insane, but it's not wrong what he's doing in these. It's not, he's not making fun of, he's just making fun of the people that it might actually offend.
Yeah.
So if this offends you, there's something wrong with you.
There's he just has a great like way of executing comedy. And I do think with this is more of a straight up parody than like what Young's Frankenstein is.
True.
And I think that's where maybe people are a little upset, because this is kind of low hanging fruit comedy, but it works for me,
Right.
Yeah, where there is something completely genius about Young Frankenstein that is hard to duplicate. I would never want him to duplicate it for this. Even not making it in black and white, I think was the right call.
I think Gene Wilder wrote most of Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And
he just wanted his friend to direct
Mel Brooks
it.
Came in to both direct and spit polish the script. But Mel Brooks has a way of directing comedic timing like few people ever do. Blake Edwards is really good at comedic timing as he brings all his Pink Panther movies as people are almost backing into each other and then rotating and continue walking in a straight line. This is the same. Mel Brooks has a way of directing comedic timing like no other. You just don't get this kind of comedy in most comedies. Most comedies are joke telling and silly situations, where this is just, well, I guess this is the same thing, isn't it?
Well, it's the perfect humor for a kid, because you have physical comedy. Yeah. It's not like a million jokes like rapid fire. It's just joke hits, another joke hits, another joke hits. It's very much like a cartoon where, they're all just spread out perfectly. A good example, I think, is the Moldova talk where they're just yelling at each other, insults and gibberish. but it's whatever, Dracula's, and they're just keep trying to get the last word in. But then like you finish that joke.
Movie.
Yeah. And then like Dracula rocks past the window, gets another insult in. And then you get the jokes with Van Helsing being like, I'm starting to think there's a possibility it's him. And they're like, so you're saying yes? He goes, no, I'm actually saying no, it may not be him. They're like, so it's not him. And they're like, well, not quite exactly.
That's not what I'm saying. Well, his comedy timing really works. And I think it starts right off the bat with Dracula falling down the stairs.
Oh my God.
Gets up. And I'm totally fine. Why would that bother me? And they walk up the stairs, and his shadow is the thing going, oh my God.
And then it hits you with the joke of him passing through the web and Renfield walking through it and getting stuck in it, and just this physical comedy of him like, what coming?
Renfield he's got physical comedy down in this movie. Like, he's not really known for that, but he nails it.
Oh my God.
In this movie. He literally throws himself around. He falls. He's still pulling the web off of himself when he walks. And then he goes fully straight-laced, like eternally. I'd like to see the papers for Carfax. He's yes. And he still has the web on his hand, but he goes right straight into business mode.
And then like he gets the paper cut, and just the amount of blood and the fact that he is basically making himself a snack for Dracula by pouring the blood all over himself.
Must have hit an artery.
It must have been. Oh my God. This, honestly, people, if you've never seen this, stop listening to us and go watch it.
Yeah, Dracula
because you're going to have to understand what we're cracking up about.
Here's
because this movie just is full of it.
It tells the story of Dracula really well. And it has its like Hammer-esque vibes to it.
Hammer-esque, hell, this is almost, they filmed it on the same soundstage.
Basically.
Honestly, for last year being the first time I'd ever watched that Dracula movie that Pete brought, I don't know, what was the name of it again?
Horror of Dracula?
The Horror of Dracula.
Horror, yeah.
Seeing that, I think, actually made me appreciate Dracula Dead and loving it even more, because now I'm seeing all of this, like even the set design.
I was gonna say the set pieces of outside. I mean, there's a lot of the same beats where they bring the cross out, with the fight with Lucy that is very reminiscent of the Hammer film.
I read that a lot of the script is word for word of the Horror of Dracula, also Dracula with Bela Lugosi.
There's a lot of those lines are from the 1932.
They
just straight up took those, and then all they did was just throw comedic timing with it, which is pretty clever. Like, kind of hard to do because of a straight-laced movie, but finding levity in the dialogue,
The scene with Renfield looking into the Demeter, that's straight out of Todd Browning's Dracula. Yeah, Renfield did look the same way,
but there's just something about the way that Peter McNamara looks in this.
Yeah, but it's the same look that you get in the original. It's almost shot for shot.
No, he nailed it. Like, he studied that and he saw it, and I can only imagine they watched these movies over and over, and they probably even had it there on set to be like, so Mel can be like, you got to look like this, but you're going to play it like this. That's the genius of it, is he was able to take something that was very serious as far as the original Dracula movies and stories, and he found the comedy in it. He didn't cram the comedy in it. He found the comedy in it. It's like, okay, this happened, but what if this had happened while this was going on? The going into the theater and doing the whole trying to meet the doctor.
My God, for Dr. Seward.
Yeah. That is what you remember now. Just
you don't remember the doctors for Dr. Seward? Just the way he mocks her. And it's Harvey Korman, who Mel Brooks has worked with from the 70s. Like he's
A
Edley
lot of
Lamar
times. They've
in
been, yeah,
Blazing Saddles. He's
Blazing Saddles, History of the World.
Yep.
He's been in a bunch of them.
and like
all that.
he's fantastic in this. Where he's like, oh, a raspberry. That was not a raspberry you just ate. That was a bug. Dear God,
No.
man, it's a grasshopper that is in your mouth. He's fighting for his life.
No, it's not.
No.
Leg is kicking out of his mouth.
Yeah. It's
No.
the way he like flings the fork. Goes, I dropped my fork. He's like, you flung it.
That was funny. It's when he flings it back up on the table. There it is, and flings it, and you see it go flying back up in the air. I could watch 3 hours of bloopers of this movie.
Oh yeah,
I
could
could
only
watch
imagine.
them crack up. Watching these things. God, dude, this is really hard to do a comedy. I'm saying it right now.
Oh, it's the biggest challenge. It's why we don't want to ever try to do it.
I just want to sit here and be like, you remember when he did this part? And it's just,
We're just gonna do the Chris Farley show.
Exactly.
Well, like even like the scene with the stake going through the heart. That's all done in one take, and it's impressive as hell that they pulled that off without breaking character.
It's impressive as hell for what's his name?
Steven Weber.
Steven Weber.
Yeah.
It's impressive for hell for him because he didn't know what was getting ready to happen.
He
Mel
knew
Brooks
He
didn't
knew what
tell
to
him.
do. Yeah.
Just didn't know the volume that was
Yeah.
going
He knew I'm sure the gag was, we have a rig and it's going to spray blood on you. Okay.
Cool.
The moment Mel Brooks goes, wait, let me go over here. And you can see him be like, why did he get out of the shot?
In rehearsal.
And then he hits it and he gets sprayed. He goes, that's more than I expected.
Yeah, you could tell that was him breaking character because he also almost starts to laugh a bit. And then Mel Brooks pops back on camera. You could tell that's the saving grace where he's like, she's still a little alive. Like, go ahead, hit her again. And then that time it was already a glorious amount of blood, but the second time is like twice the amount. And
it's just the shining from the side view is what it is. That's that elevator of blood.
And she's still not quite dead. He's like, she's dead enough.
That line is the greatest comedy feat ever because it was ad-libbed by him.
That's perfect.
Because he was worried there was more blood.
Which I feel like there would have been, and that was probably the moment they were like, all right, because comedy in threes were like, we'll do this one too because of how great it was.
And because they didn't crack. I'm sure and honestly, I think multiple takes would have kind of, that was funny. He got covered in blood, but it looked like he was like, he flinches a second. No, he takes it full force. And it is
square in the face. Yeah.
This is probably one of the greatest comedic effects in a movie ever. Like, find a better one. And I love a lot of other comedy movies, but as far as a practical done and someone's not ready, this is as good as Hans Gruber getting dropped off the building and they dropped him on 2 to get that reaction out of him. That's the only way that this joke has lived on for so long. And then they go, and Harvey Korman's like, dear God, man, what happened to you? This is terrible. She's a vampire. Well, where's Mina? Oh, she's sleeping. She's fine. I shall go sit outside her room. Perhaps a shower first.
Yeah, perhaps you should enter through the guest services door or whatever.
Could you go through the servant's entrance? And he stopped. Yeah. Like, I feel like that wasn't scripted either because he pauses for a minute. He's like, sure, okay. He goes
him looking at Van Helsing like, you're not covered in Alzenblanks. Life, it's all about location.
It's not my first staking. Oh my God. I just
the shadow gags are great because we get a wonderful like dance sequence in this movie. But then you got the shadow just being a complete pervy horned up like teenager.
Oh yeah, he's humping her. Yeah,
humping the other shadow of her. Yeah, I don't know. We've talked a lot about the Leslie Nielsen, though. Like you said, Nate, he makes a great Dracula. Like he really does.
really
Like I buy it
does.
when he's talking.
He's got the
when he-
perfect
the
white
voice.
hair. Yeah,
he's
the
got the hair.
voice. And it's great that back in the day, Leslie Nielsen was a fantastic dramatic actor. So
He was a
in the
leading man for a
80s,
long
when he
time.
decided to, go towards just straight up comedy, he's the perfect guy for it. Like,
Yeah.
because he knows how to like sell the joke. He knows how to be serious, but in a wacky way. Like you watch Naked Gun, and that is honestly like such a staunch, hard-nosed detective movie, but there's so much wackiness to it that it is funny. Like he plays that character straight, and that's why it works so well, because there's background jokes going on.
Everyone in Police Squad played everything straight. And
Yeah.
I think that first Naked Gun, everyone was playing it straight.
No one acknowledges the
Later
goofiness
Naked
that's going
Guns,
on.
He would make, like in the first Naked Gun, I don't think he made any facial expression. He just
Like
delivered his lines, very funny. But I think in subsequent Naked Gun movies, he would start to have some sort of wacky expression.
He animated his face a
Yeah.
lot
I think
more
that
as he
kind
got
of took it
going.
away. The umpire scene, what was that? I forget what.
That's part
That's
two,
the
I
first
think.
Oh, where he's going real crazy with the,
Yeah,
the
'cause it's the
signals and
Queen.
everything. The Queen's
Yeah,
part
that's
one.
The Queen's part
Queen's
one?
part
Yeah,
one.
the Queen's part one.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, Nielsen.
We
does
didn't watch Naked Gun. We watched
We watched,
Dracula Dead
which,
Loving
but
It.
the same thing though
Yeah,
applies
Hot
here.
Dad. Yeah,
He's
right.
playing it a very straight Dracula, like he is. It's just his Renfield happens to be an absolute simpleton, as he said.
He gets so annoyed with him. Punish me! You have to. No, we got. They're coming. Get out of here! No, punish me, sir. Punish me. Grabs him by the throat. Okay.
Okay, that's really good.
Oh my god!
But it just when he breaks, Renfield out of prison, and he's going on like, "Do you think these bars could, hold me back?" And like, "How dare they insult my intelligence?" And he's got this whole monologue, and he flies down, and it looks great. And then you just have the Renfield dummy fall out the window. He goes, "Renfield, I fly. You don't.
You don't. You're supposed to climb."
And whoever's idea it was to make such a stupid joke of having the bat have Leslie Nielsen's face
at all times.
I have no words for that. Like that reminded me so much of Monster Squad when he's half bat, half Dracula, and I'm just like, I totally forgot that was in the movie, and I'm watching it last night going, oh my god. And they do it he hits the window like a bird hitting a pane of glass, and he slides down the window when he's trying to go into Lucy's room for the first time. When he's in Lucy's room and he's making all that noise, and they come bustling, it sounded like a prowler outside. May we search the room? And they're looking all around down the window under the bed, and you're like, where the hell did he go? And he's stuck to the ceiling. Like, anyone would see him.
Yeah.
Lucy laying in bed would have seen him.
Right.
And he's like, this door won't shut. I'll give it a good slam. And you see Leslie Nielsen's face. Like, I'm going to lose my grip when that happens. And he slams that door and he hits the floor.
I love that. But I love the second time he goes to Lucy's bedroom and he opens the window because now they have set up the trap of all the garlic, and just the face and the noise he makes is like, garlic.
Jackie goes, look, it's Charlie, because I can't stand garlic. I hate garlic. But she's like, it's you right there. So yeah, I don't like garlic. And then Renfield goes in and he's
going
like,
in just having all
putting them on him.
And I don't know what noise he's making when he decides to like look under the covers.
It's so weird. Like, it's really weird noise I've never heard before. I don't even want to try to
I know, but then he's just like, I saw nothing. Like, that's it. Back to the mental hospital for you, and an enema, and another enema, until you come to your senses. And they throw him in the jail cell. He's like, I saw everything.
I love Blinken, though. I'm going to call him Blinken, but he's the
Martin.
guard of the ward, because they're like, well, we're going to use him as bait, and he throws him into the prison. You're going to stay here for however long, and then immediately, as soon as he shuts the door, he opens it back up. Okay, time to go. Get out of here.
I'm being released. Yep. Good behavior.
Even Renfield's like, what are you doing? I just got here. What's going? Nope. Good behavior. I've been here for like 30 seconds. It was good. Let's go.
Oh, damn this movie.
We should have just recorded a commentary for this movie is what we should have done. We should have just been like, everybody turn this movie on now and then listen to us as we go.
As we just laugh along. It like it goes through a breeze. I mean, this movie's like 80-some minutes long.
Oh yeah, it's short, really short.
Yeah, it doesn't overstay its welcome whatsoever.
No, I'm never bored. I'm never like, oh well, this part's boring.
No. Like,
it's got excellent pacing. Comedy movies really do need that. You can't have a comedy and then have this boring section in a movie and then go, oh wait, we're funny again. No, it's one of those things where I gotta be laughing like every couple of minutes or chuckling even in between as it goes. That's a well paced. And this one just
the weirdest thing is, like, I haven't seen a comedy like this get made in a while. Like, you had the first, Scary Movie is a good spoof. The second one's all right. I still defend the third one, but that's because Leslie Nielsen's in it. But then, like, whatever team, they started doing those really bad ones, like Date Night, superhero movie. I don't know if you guys remember those. They were really bad.
I never saw them.
They're not funny.
One had Drake Bell in it, wasn't
it? They would try to do like multiple films they would spoof all in once. So it wasn't like how this does one. It knows I'm going to spoof Dracula and that's it, and be a parody of it, but still be a serious movie.
It was the right time. Like when the Wayans jumped right into the Scary Movie stuff, they even tried to do it again.
But they already had history with that, with like Don't Drink Your Juice in the Hood and I'm going to Get You, Sucker.
But see, those were targeted towards a different demographic. The Scary Movie was the ones that kind of went more broad audience range.
And those ones
like
really were...
My mom and dad weren't watching
No.
Gin and Juice, stuff like that. That, not that they were watching, but that was just a generalization the way I put that. But they saw money was being made. And then even the Wayans have kind of fell out of it after they tried to do the like Paranormal Activity spoof that they did for a little
I didn't even give those ones a try.
I think I watched the first one, and after that, I didn't care. Like, it got too much. Like, the joke's stale now, and it's just the same jokes, just with a different cover on them. Oh, we're gonna make fun of this movie. We're gonna make fun of this movie. I'll say
one that's done it really well is probably Black Dynamite, but it's once again it kind of follows the Naked Gun formula, where it's just a really clever, smart movie. Where Black Dynamite is playing it very serious the whole time. Like, but even then, we're probably close to 20 years since Black Dynamite, if I had to guess.
Jeez.
Oh, easily. I think there's one that came out not too long ago that's kind of a parody / spoof. I have to look at some of my messages, but there was one that just came out like last year or something like that. I think it was Michael Jai White.
He did the Western.
Yeah, the Western one.
I can't remember what it's called, but I've been wanting to see it. It's not as spoofy as these, but it's a comedy played as a Western. He did like a blaxploitation Western.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But it's very, very tongue-in-cheek.
A funny Django Unchained.
Probably.
Maybe.
Very along those lines.
I mean, the trailer looked pretty good.
Django Unchained.
Yeah. But I just think society changed, like
in a way. Yeah.
Where's our Tommy Boy style movies? Where's our
don't get comedy movies anymore.
We don't. Well, we don't have. Say what you want. We don't have comedians that can command a movie like we did back then. Mike Myers is over the hill, for the most part.
Well, like you also,
but Will Ferrell's even kind of fell out of the light.
yeah, like he hasn't done
how many Daddy's Homes do we really need? They did 3 of those movies. It's like,
I don't even know what that is, honestly.
That's the one he did with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, yeah.
No idea.
That was after the Other Guys.
Yeah, Other Guys,
great
comedy gold. That's a movie that we could do.
And like
here.
he has a bit part in the Barbie movie, and he's funny in it, but he's not,
it's a bit
main
part.
star.
And
Sherlock
a lot
Holmes
of your
bombed.
Yeah,
a lot of your comedy movies these days aren't comedies; they're Marvel movies that happen to tell jokes. Because they do
Pretty
have
much.
people that can tell a joke really well, and that Chris Hemsworth is a very funny guy who also just happens to be jacked.
I think the last one I've known about that went to theaters, I think, is that one Jennifer Lawrence sex comedy that
it's on
she
Netflix.
gets hired.
I haven't watched it yet.
To bed the young man by her parent or by his parents, and it's like the closest thing we've ever gotten from movies that we probably got in the 90s and the 2000s.
I watched that Ricky Stenicki movie with John Cena that's on Amazon, and it's a Farley Brothers movie. I didn't know until the very end one of the Farley brothers who did Dumb and Dumber wrote and directed that. And like there's bits of it being kind of like a Farley movie, but also not. Like,
yeah,
John Cena's the best part of it, but everything else is just kind of a miss. Like,
right. It's, I don't know, man. It seems like it's dying, and there's really no way to bring it back. Because how many times do we talk about, this movie will never be made now. This movie can't be made nowadays. We say that way too many times when we watch some of these old ones. Like we said, Wayne's World. Wayne's World wouldn't do good now. Airheads wouldn't do good now. Society has changed. What is it, Pete?
No one knows what a radio is anymore.
Well, no, but I mean, even if you took that exact same storyline and updated it, like, okay, here's my USB drive of my band that I'm trying. I got on SoundCloud and no one's downloading my music. So now I got to go break into the Spotify.
Yeah. Wait, all right. I kind of like this idea. So I have to break into the Spotify and not understanding that's not how Spotify works.
That's not how Spotify works at all. Honestly, though, I think we just answered our question. That this generation doesn't have any kind of concept like what I just said about, I'm a SoundCloud musician and I got to go to Spotify. It's not the same as I have a demo tape and I'm going to go break into the radio station to get my demo played. There's no...
You got a demo tape, you can go straight to Bandcamp or YouTube. You can get your music out there.
The movie would have to be about going viral or some shit, so it doesn't translate the same, at least the comedy we know, the comedy we're missing right now. That, I think that's the big difference of it. Is it's just generational type of things. It's like things that worked in the 60s didn't work in the 90s,
right. And movies, just like anything, it's cyclical. Comedy will come back, just like horror came back, just like action came back. There are these ebbs and flows, and
it will, but it'll change.
It'll come back again.
Yeah,
sure.
It'll have to morph.
And that's a good point, especially like pinpointing like the 60s comedy to like 90s. It's like, that's a really good point, because like a lot of that stuff, like I didn't find funny as a kid. Like,
no, I've gone back as I've gotten older, and I'd be like, I get it now. But
the stuff that works for me is more slapsticky. So like Three Stooges, that's universally funny regardless. Abbott Costello,
Harold Lloyd, Buster Keaton.
Yeah,
we're going back pretty far, but
I mean, it's back pretty far, but they were still relevant.
But when you talk about like
our
I
comedy.
don't have an example off the top of my head, but like a comedy movie that didn't have one of those from back in the day, like the dude from the Andy Richter show. Like, I don't find Andy Richter funny, and I don't find the one guy, Buddy, what's his name? Andy Richter's friend in that.
It's been so long since I know Andy Richter because
I'm saying Andy Richter and I meant Andy Griffin. God damn it.
Oh, you mean Don Knotts?
Don Knotts.
Yeah, I don't find Don Knotts funny at all.
Oh,
like,
okay.
there's something wrong with you then.
Yeah, like
I Ghost of Mr. Chicken is
exactly.
Funny.
You've never
zero
seen,
thing funny about Don Knotts at all.
Oh, stop!
So
right.
Andy Richter's hysterical. He is a genius.
Apple
man.
dumpling game.
I was gonna say, I know Andy Richter, but I was like, are you talking about Andy Dick too? Like those are the comedy guys.
Andy Dick is just Roger from American Dad.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that screws up names.
All right, I'm totally leaving all
I was
that in.
like, come on, the guy from the show, Ron Howard, before he got ugly.
We never even got to the Howard part. We might have understood it, but you nailed down like, no, Andy Richter, he's hilarious. I'm like, I know he had his own show, but
in my head, I was like, no, Andy Richter the Andy Richter show was funny, damn it.
I mean, it had moments, but I don't remember it that well.
He used to crush people and turn them into crystals when he got upset.
That was Superman.
No, kids in the wall where they would squish people.
No, that's Crush You. I crushed you. And then one time the Crusher got in a fight with the Squisher. He's like, I squish you. I crush you.
Nothing will ever beat Abe Lincoln on that show. Or The Whitest Kids You Know, I think is the one that did that.
Rewind that shit. Yeah. Rewind that shit. Oh shit, he's behind you. He's hammering my butt.
Hamlet, he's right behind you. Hamlet, I can't watch. Oh shit, I can't watch. That's our comedy.
Yeah.
You want to go to a commercial now?
Yeah, we should probably go to a commercial.
He's breaking my butt. He's breaking my butt.
He's hammering my butt. No, John Wilkes Booth.
Watching the USA Network.
Hello! Welcome to 100 Horrors, a comedy podcast that seeks to rank the best 100 horror films of all time, as dictated to us by a poster that one of us owns.
Every week, we bicker over another film in an attempt to give it an overall scare factor and secure its place in the 100 Horrors list.
With features such as... But at least I won't die like that. And...
What would you say to them at the funeral?
We take a light-hearted approach to horror cinema so that it can be enjoyed by even the most squeamish of listeners. So whether you're the person who's never seen a horror film in their life, or the person who has a tattoo of Leatherface on the right arse cheek, there's something to be enjoyed in every episode of 100 Horrors.
Are you in search of a refined and elevated podcast?
One where you can sit back with a cup of tea and indulge in the finest film cinema has to offer?
One where precision and polish comes before anything else?
Well, you've come to the wrong place.
We are Cinema Slab,
a podcast where we let our nerd flags fly and review our favorite movies and shows, new and old.
We're all besties.
And one brother and sister.
And we love discussing movies with each other. Whether it's a record-breaking television show that has us glued to our TVs every week.
We're like private investigators, except for no one hired us or asked for our help.
An ooey-gooey practical effects-filled horror movie.
Or a cult classic masterpiece.
You shoot me in a dream, you better wake up and apologize.
We're sure there's something for you on Cinema Slab.
I'm your Scream Queen, Anna.
Yeah, you're gonna love this one. It's a scream, baby.
I'm your gore gal, Hannah.
I kick ass for the Lord.
And I'm your favorite little brother, Hunter.
I'd rather not spend the rest of this winter tied to this couch.
And join us each week on Cinema Slab
as we bond together over our love of cinema.
And all things media and entertainment related.
Just when you thought you were safe, the terror continues with another chilly tale tonight on USA Network's Saturday Night Mares.
Or is it a daymare? Huh? Am I right?
I'll have the wine. This is good.
Renfield, look at me. I'm cured.
No, master, no.
Oh, yeah.
He runs in place.
Yeah, I was going to say the running in place and how like cartoonish he just looks.
Well, that's the nightmare part. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you're being chased in your dream.
In the daymare, you mean?
Right.
Yes.
Sorry, daymare. That's silly of me.
When he rises from the that one is like, oh, good, it's still night. Let's having a daymare. But it's like the other time when he rises and hits his head on the chandelier, he's like, I should probably move the coffin. Or the chandelier.
Whichever one is easier. It's just I think moving the coffin would be easier. It's totally fine.
How about walling up that window you have open into the room where your coffin
Yeah,
is?
that seems very dangerous to have a window in your coffin room.
You're really playing with fire here, aren't you?
Literally playing with fire right there.
Even like the big battle scene is so reminiscent because you got like that big cross, which feels like, the cross from the horror of Dracula of the.
Oh yeah.
And it, like now I kind of want a tattoo of Mel Brooks holding the cross. Like that'll be my horror version of it. But when they have Renfield at the bottom of the steps and everyone's running up the steps and like the dummy and how it's just his head popped up and they're running over the stomach and then the one guy runs over his nuts. Ooh. Like the body's becoming more and more deflated as each person steps on it.
It's like an air cushion because when they step, everything gets bigger. Like his arms would jump up, and his legs would stiffen,
So
and
it's
they
just
would
his head
step up.
popped up from under the floor, reacting to every step.
It's a beautiful sight gag. I mean, and that's really what it is. It's just the ballroom scene, though, is where I have an absolute ball with this movie. They set the trap to figure out who is the vampire, and they're all like standing there talking and going over their plot and everything, and then all of a sudden Leslie Nielsen Dracula shows up behind him, and he has the hat, the Dracula,
the wig hat.
The wig hat is, how are we doing this evening? And they all like, oh, thank you for coming. But they're staring at his hair the entire time. He's like, can I take your cape? No, but you can take my hat. And takes the hair off. And they're all like dumbfoundedly staring at him like he just took his hair off and handed it to her. And then the dancing sequence, which I will always get a kick out of when they use real dancers. So the camera pans way back out.
Yeah. Two dance scenes that were just jaw dropping.
Or it would like zoom in on the feet, and then they would do little things where he would spin her, and it would be Leslie Nielsen and Amy Yazbek dancing. You're quite good at this, and then keep going. And you know that they're just building up the gag of eventually, because you can't see him in the mirror and everyone's watching that eventually she's like spinning in the air. He goes, wait till they get a load of this one, and spins her like a freaking airplane all around the room, and you see it in the mirror
of her like just flying essentially.
Oh my God.
But it's after the battle, like when they get the sun rays onto him, how the patterns of the
burn marks
pop up on him. And then when he finally,
like a hot
dog. I was just thinking that. I was like, they should have made him like move and another line come across, and it looks like the grill marks on a steak.
Yeah.
That's what they should have done.
The crisscross grill mark.
Yeah, the crisscross one.
And then Renfield's the dumbass that accidentally kills him. And
I love that.
It's Renfield's reaction of crying like, oh no, and then like piling up the dust and making the smiley face.
Look, you're looking like your old self again, master. And closes the coffin. And when Harvey Korman walks over to him, he's like, "You're free, man. You're free. You can do whatever you want. You're a man again." And he's like, "You're right." He like snaps out of it. "You're right." And Harvey Korman walks around, goes, "Come along, Renfield." "Yes, master." And he starts walking behind him. Oh my god!
And then Mel Brooks finally gets the final word of Fatusha with him.
But he doesn't.
He doesn't.
He doesn't get the final word, Nate.
No. Right after that, it's credits.
Right. You gotta watch it to the end of the credits.
No.
And Leslie Nielsen as Dracula says another line in Moldavian.
I never knew this.
For the guy that's seen this movie more than me and you, Pete, we stayed to the end.
Credits. All right, cool.
Nope. Leslie Nielsen as Dracula at the very end says gibberish again in Moldavian. And it's best when you have the subtitles on because it says Dracula gibberish in Moldavian.
Well, damn it. We should have got a sequel then. They should have just pumped these things out like Hammer did.
Oh, my God.
I'm down for it.
We never got sequels with Mel Brooks. That's another one of those things where he didn't do sequels.
No, they did Hulu did History of the World Part 2 as like a mini series. I only watched one episode.
I think he was really only like a producer.
He was producer, executive producer or something.
Some
great talent was involved, but it did not click for me at all.
No,
just didn't have the same like charm to it.
That's the proof. That was modern comics trying to capture what was the norm back in the day when, History of the World came out. But, they always teased like a Spaceballs 2. And it wasn't that George Lucas stopped him. George Lucas loved Spaceballs. He said, you can do whatever you want. You just can't sell toys. That was the rule that George Lucas gave him. He's like, go ahead, spoof it. Just don't make toys. That's it. That's all he ever said about it. Because that's the exact same thing he told Seth MacFarlane when they did the Family Guy, Star Wars
the Blue
stuff.
Harvest and all those.
He goes, you can do it. You just can't sell any merchandise. Where's it at? I have one of the only things that got out, and most people don't even know it, but I have Boba Fett chicken that is a keychain.
Oh, I didn't
and it
know
was
that
like
was a
this
thing.
one little thing that came out, and I already knew about the deal, so I was like, well, I'm buying that. So that's the only thing I know that's ever even made it out as far as merchandise from those deals. So yeah, I think it's just Mel Brooks was like, all right, on to the next thing. I did that already. I think he would feel like it probably watered down the jokes if he had to do a sequel, and
he may have exhausted his jokes for that
genre.
Anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
I
that's
really think
perfectly
that would be
fine too. Like where it's just like, hey, like I know not to go any further because it's just going to water down or ruin the previous one in a way, or taint its legacy. It's like, no, I'll just keep on moving. I mean, even with acting, like it's not like he's done too much since then. But when he does pop up, like he is Vlad in the Hotel Transylvania movies, and I was excited that it was Mel Brooks playing Dracula's, dad.
Dracula's dad. He did it really well. He's a great voice actor. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, all he's doing is Mel Brooks' voice. But
I mean, at this point,
he doesn't need to do anything but Mel Brooks' voice. It's so
he's what,
distinct
97 now too. It's like just he could just
there.
rest.
We went to go see Blazing Saddles at the Ohio Theater, and he did a live, like 10-minute walk and talk.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it was, you could tell he was pretty old, sadly.
Yeah.
It was a little sad, but he still had all the energy in the world, and it was just cool because it was one of those releases where a whole bunch of theaters saw it at the same time.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, it may have been one of them big event type things.
Yeah. Yep.
There was
his son Max Brooks is a really well-known author too. Like,
yeah,
it's just creativities in that family.
There's a TV show that was on Netflix with Jerry Seinfeld where he went around in cars and got coffee with
that was a really great episode with Mel Brooks.
That episode with Mel Brooks at his house
Him
I
and
was about to cry. I'll be honest.
Aw.
Like I was,
because Carl Reiner was his best friend. They'd always go over to his house to watch.
I think it was with
wasn't it?
I think it was with Carl Reiner was there
Yeah.
as well. It was all three of them.
Watch Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah,
That's
they would get
awesome.
together and watch them
every night. And then like when COVID happened, that was the thing that like hurt Mel. And then when Carl passed away, I was just like, oh, like he's lost his like best friend.
He lost
it was
his buddy. Yeah,
yeah.
But it's an amazing episode. There's a lot of good episodes on that show. I actually liked watching that one, but seeing the Mel Brooks one, man, that was that was my childhood right there. And you see them old like that, and it's like, oh man, not much longer with them. But you know, we got all this to remember them by. You know, but I like it. But is there anything else about this movie before we jump into the things?
I think we get into the things, buddy.
I say
We're
we
just
do
gonna
the
keep
things.
repeating the lines.
We're just gonna keep doing the jokes.
I think
check
we've
us
already
out.
got the whole movie covered at this point.
Pretty much.
Basically, I mean, except for hoisting up our own boobs and putting them in people's faces. These are British too.
What are you doing to the furniture?
No hickeys.
I lost it because they come in like floating, but they're obviously
like they're
on
riding a Roomba before.
I was thinking one of the hoverboards that we have now.
Yeah.
And they're riding one of those. But when he goes, knock it off, and they all hunch down and lumber out of the room.
Like a couple of kids.
I was dying. Jackie was losing because she was already going like, oh God, the boobs, here they are. But when they started doing that, she was chuckling quite a bit.
Jackie got against boobs. Come on.
They are large and in your face in this movie.
It's the adolescent boy humor that comes out of us when we talk about it. She's listening right now, rolling her eyes. That's how this works.
Stupid boys.
Boobs.
Boobies.
So I had some difficulty here. Because we don't see him kill anyone on the Dementor. Just that he wants to eat the first
And it
mate.
only mentions that in the paper,
in the newspaper,
one captive was killed. Like
the crew dead, one survivor was found.
Yeah.
Don't know how
Which
many
is-
was on the crew.
That's straight out of the book.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we don't see anything. So technically, I think Lucy is the only person that dies in this movie.
Lucy and the person that she kills, the drunk that she's like, help
That's
me.
right. She killed the drunk. I totally forgot because
They
where did
buried
all
me
this
alive.
blood come from? Well, she just ate.
Yep.
How much more blood can there be? I forgot about that. I think then there's only two people that die in this movie. Everybody else is alive. I mean, unless you want to count Dracula, but as me and Pete told you, he's at the end of the movie.
Can't believe that. Blows my mind. I
Yeah,
would
he
never
might
known
still
that.
be alive or
Exactly.
undead. Or...
So yeah, two people die in this, which that's fair. I mean,
Come on, we all know what the kill of the week is.
Yes,
I've got
we
to
do.
play the drop anyway.
What do you think? Zombie kill of the week?
I mean, do we even go
I mean, do we even
individually?
really? I mean, come on, we
It's-
already, yeah.
It's Lucy. I mean,
It's
Yeah.
Lucy.
it's the
It's a
staking.
no-brainer.
It's the greatest kill in most movies. It's
Yeah.
just-
True.
right?
This is what I love my samurai movies for this scene, and this does it better than my samurai movies.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You know, instead of an arm artery spraying somebody in the face, this is just an entire fire hose.
It was a fire hose.
It was just, it had width to it, though. You know, I want to know the contraption they
Yeah, I really
used
want to know what they
to
had
spray
set
it
up.
out. That because it can't be so much air pressure you're going to
It's
hurt
not
the
a
actor.
hose.
Yeah, it's something. I want to. It's probably like a really thin but wide, like nozzle, so that it is wider. So for camera, it looks like a ginormous amount of
but it's
blood.
maybe just a thin.
It's
a
like
long thin stream,
a half-inch wide, and it sprays him down. And then maybe you could like quick release an air pressure type thing that it won't, hurt the actor. I'd be curious. I'd want to know. I want to know how
the
that was
first
set up.
time I saw that, I actually gasped. I'm like, whoa!
Oh, the first time you see it, there's not a ton of blood in this movie. Like, in all reality, other than Janusz cutting his finger, and it's pee and blood,
but it's also
out the end
not
of it.
the typical Mel Brooks gag either, so
no, because there's really no blood in Robin Hood Men in Tights or Blazing South. Now, there's people that die in those movies, and there's damage done to people, but nothing that's like grotesque. But I think because they were like, this is a vampire movie, we gotta have blood.
Get some blood in it.
There's got to be some. I didn't even look. What is this rated? Is this rated R?
PG-13.
Okay, so I guess because it's comically done, they got away with that. Because usually that amount of blood in a movie will get you a restricted rating. Yeah, even if it's for one scene, but I guess because of the comedy behind it, they got away with it. So, well, let's rate this bad boy then.
Let's do it.
Guys, it's okay. He just wanted his machete back. Woo!
Let's have Pete go first on this one.
Okay. This, not my favorite Mel Brooks. It's still very funny. It's still Mel Brooks. Saying it's not my favorite is like saying, oh, that pizza was all right. It's still great. Don't get me wrong. It's a solid 7. Again, not my favorite, but a strong recommend. Go see it.
Nice. Charlie?
Yeah, I think I'm in the same kind of situation with Pete. It's a fantastic movie. It's funny. I actually am sad I have only watched it twice, and I'm probably going to add this into my rotation of watching.
Yeah, I think so too.
But it is not my favorite Mel Brooks movie. I can see why this one flopped, although I don't think it deserved to flop, I guess, if that makes sense. I'm going to be just a hair above Pete, but I was thinking about this earlier. I think I'm going to be about 7.5. Definitely a high recommend. I would tell anyone to please go watch it. We did not do it justice here tonight. We all know exactly. This is why we are action.
We also don't do these type of movies.
We don't do comedy.
Yeah,
we go on other people's shows and ruin their show when we talk about comedy. So
yeah, that's our thing.
Yeah, that's
what we're known for.
That's
us.
You want to ruin us? You want to ruin your show? Ask Nate.
Bring us on.
But I am really happy that we covered this because I know how much Nate loves this.
Yeah.
And I will recommend, I think watching The Horror of Dracula and then watching this is a perfect double feature night.
It's a great.
Yeah. It's much like watching Son of Frankenstein and then Young Frankenstein.
Yes.
That's a good point.
Young Frankenstein takes so many jokes out of Son of Frankenstein, not the original Frankenstein movie.
No.
You have, all the jokes are coming from Son of Frankenstein.
Yeah. No, definitely. But Nate, this is your pick. You put this on the wheel, Bubba.
It is.
What are you rating Dracula Dead and Loving It?
Oh, I'm going with a 9. Like this movie.
Strong.
I figured.
And it's funny, like
it makes sense.
It's probably my favorite Mel Brooks movie, but it's not his best movie. If that makes any sense.
That does make
perfectly
sense.
Like it just happens to be the one that I hold on to the most, but like I have a good chunk of his movies over on the shelf that I've just, collected over the years.
Yeah.
I think I still just need like High Anxiety and Silent Movie at this point. But God, like it doesn't matter how many times I've watched this. Like this is one of those movies like Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. I can watch that any day of the week, and I can quote it front to back because of how much I think that movie is hysterical. Like
absolutely,
it just hits all the right things.
Yeah,
I will watch this again come October. It just does not matter to me. I will keep quoting this with my buddy Dom, and it'll make me laugh equally. So
I'm sure some of these will get added into my lexicon now. I mean, I'm more of a, I will quote Spaceballs and Men in Tights. Pete knows very well. I'll even type out quotes from Men in Tights because he's like, it's Lincoln. And I said, did you say Abe Lincoln? I didn't say Abe Lincoln. I said, hey, Blinken. So see, I know that movie.
Very funny.
So, yeah, a big recommendation for me. Something that was just thrown on the wheel for shits and giggles, and it happened to pull up.
And it came up.
Yeah. I feel
it's the month
my
of chaos.
Other horror picks would have made way more sense, but hey, they'll pop up eventually.
We'll get to them. We'll get to them for sure.
Yeah.
Well, Nate, I know as much you love this movie though, but do you have the thing?
I do. I do.
I'm the trash man. I come out, I throw trash all over the ring, and then I start eating garbage. And then I pick up the trash can and I smash the guy on the head.
Oh, that's going to be a disaster.
All right. This comes from Joe B. back in 2006, who gave this 1 out of 10 and said disappointing. Remember when Mel Brooks used to be funny? Well, so did I. And unfortunately, this movie is an incredible disappointment. I could say the same for Leslie Nielsen, who used to be in some funny movies too, but really fell into the same bad shtick. Supposedly a spoof on Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula, it actually has more in common with the original 1931 Dracula with Bela Lugosi. All that said, the jokes fell flat. Many of them were done to death. Give him an enema was funny the first time, but the fourth or fifth, it just lost its humor value. Did the bar of what's funny just pass Mel up, or did he just stop trying? Young Frankenstein still holds up after 30 years. So does Blazing Saddles.
I think this person didn't get it.
Exactly. I think they just did not understand. Even them being like, wait, this is more in common with the 1931 film. It's like, yeah.
That's what this movie is spoofing. They jabbed Francis Ford Coppola's movie. That's what they did. That the whole
hair
is the jab.
Yeah.
That's the only connection to that movie in this one.
Oh, I think that when he sits up from his coffin or stands up from his coffin, I think that's from Stoker's Dracula.
I thought they did that in Bela Lugosi too.
I could have sworn they did that in Bela Lugosi as well.
Oh no,
Nosferatu.
They're doing it in Nosferatu, which they
Nosferatu they
were
but
using
they also
as
make a joke
influence.
in this one, you know,
about Nosferatu.
Yes.
Oh, that's a damn good joke too. That one.
She's
that caught me
Italian?
off guard. You're Italian?
Oh my God. I don't know. Some people just don't get comedy, man.
I know. That's sad.
People are stupid.
They are.
Stupid people don't understand comedy. Comedy.
But don't worry, buddies. Your one and only friend right here. He is currently with his good friend Logan writing a vampire sex comedy. So you just keep your eyes peeled, audience. And you want to know a publisher? I need a publisher. Turns out, some publishers don't like having two authors. I found that out.
Why?
I don't know. I thought that was a weird rule too.
So there's two authors.
So come up with what do you call them?
A pen name.
A pen name that is yours and.
Oh, I already got my
Logan's
pen name, and he's got his as well. His
No,
is
but you gotta
Max
combine-
Package.
You got to
No,
combine
it's
them
too
now.
good. His is Max Package. Mine's Dr. Buster Cherry.
Jesus Christ.
Now it's Package Buster Cherry.
Max Buster Cherry.
No. I'm the doctor. He's Max
Buster
Package.
Cherry Max.
Dr. Package Buster Cherry.
Look, Sex of the Vampire's Dog is going to change the world. Erotic
it is.
fiction will never go back to being the same once we drop this book.
You know you can self-publish, right?
Oh, yeah. We from the beginning, we talked about self-publishing, but I'm also like, wouldn't it just be kind of cool if someone helped me out and like publish this bad boy for us?
I told you who to call. So
I know.
You need to, because
I'm just,
it's
we have
right up his alley.
Our audience, there could be someone that's like, hey, I publish stuff.
Maybe.
Let me reach out to him.
I have some writer friends. I can reach out. But
reach
the
out.
one person I would reach out to first, you also know. So
I know.
I'm just saying.
Look, I'm not trying to put a cart before the horse right now because it's only like 80% done right now.
It's exactly what you do.
But we're so close to being done.
Good. Finish that last 20%.
Gonna.
The end. Question mark.
No. Finn.
Oh, fancy.
So Nate, have we been anywhere? Have we done anything?
Well,
you already told him about spoils that I had to remind you about last week.
Depending on when this drops, we might have been on Dissect That Film to cover Ninja Turtles Part 3.
Yes. Because Pete swore he was never going to cover it on our
And
show.
we found a way to make Pete cover Ninja Turtles 3, and I am so excited.
Damn it.
Even
On
though
another
his
show.
whole podcast is about doing bad movies, and he's like, nope, don't want to do that one. I don't want to do that one.
Because guess what? It's not a bad movie.
I know. Neither is Speed 2, but yep, we did it on there.
Hockey-san.
And then, depending on when this drops, once again, we're probably on Flicks and Friends doing Half Past Dead. That way I can force Pete to do a Steven Seagal movie as well.
God damn it.
Yeah.
See what happens when you go to Japan without us?
Yeah,
This
we
is
make
exactly
plans.
what happens.
I'll
I can't
show
afford
you.
to take all you ding dongs there.
It would have been cheaper in the long run, I have to think.
I think so. You would have kept your sanity because
right.
I'm telling you right now, Half Past Dead's not a good movie.
We could have distracted Jody when you wanted to go to other places in Japan. You know, to be like, Jody, look over there. There's a pie factory. And Pete runs away.
See, the sad part is we couldn't do Exit Wounds because it's got a 33% Rotten Tomato score, which is triple what Half Past Dead has. And because it's an awesome movie. Hey, Charlie, you know how like July is Action Month? Wink, wink.
No.
God damn it.
It's
Don't make
not.
me use my birthday pick. Don't make me use my birthday pick, you son of a bitch.
I will make you use your birthday pick for that one. That is not. That wasn't even on any list.
I
that I have
swear,
for
every time I bring up Exit Wounds, I'm like, when are we doing it?
When you pick it on your birthday.
No.
Or if you put it on the Wheel of Chaos. That is the second option that you have.
Oh, that's what I should have just put it on there 5 times.
You had. That was the beauty of this. You could have put the same movie 5 times on the wheel. No one really would have known. I know I put the rule it had to be action and horror at least, but you could have at least put 2 of it on there.
No one would have known. Up the ante.
Not at all. And speaking of which, if you want to find out what our next movie is, you have to tune in to the Instagram and watch the very next episode of Wheel of Pain, where we find out the next action movie that we cover next week. So far, we have seen Carnosaur, Virtuosity, and today we did Dracula Dead and Loving It. So that means we've only got 2 left.
I'm digging it because this is not at all anything we would have typically picked. I feel.
No.
No, except for Carnosaur. That would probably would have been.
Carnosaur, we would have.
Yeah.
Carnosaur, and I possibly could have squeezed Virtuosity in.
Yeah,
it just would have felt weird not in this month.
We would have had to have done like some kind of like crazy VR month, you know, like Lawnmower Man.
No,
and,
don't want to do that.
Come on, it's a horror movie.
No.
What's next?
Lawnmower
That's a
Man
neon
2?
movie.
Well, yeah, there's 2 of them, so that means we
I
have
know
to
there's
do
2
I'm
both.
going to throw my
Not
laptop
doing the
at
second
Pete
one,
if he
don't.
mentions wanting to do part 2.
No.
The first one has Jeff Fahey in it. He is the Lawnmower Man.
Sure does.
Yeah.
That's not Jeff Goldblum.
I didn't say Goldblum. I said Jeff Fahey.
Yeah, but there's only one Jeff. That's Jeff Goldblum.
No, there's a ton of Jeffs. Don't pull a Pete on me and not realize that multiple people have the same name.
Wait. My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
See what happens when we do a comedy movie. Pete doesn't even know what we're
I have
referencing
no
right
idea
now.
what the hell is going on right now.
Oh,
I should have
boy.
been drinking.
Pete,
For this.
we need to.
No.
We need to get you some culture. That's what we need to do.
He just needs to watch 22 Jump Street. That's exactly where that's from.
Oh, no thanks.
Listen at
Don't
him.
make
Oh.
that face. 22 Jump Street's hysterical.
Oh.
Okay, Jack.
So is 21 Jump Street. Don't you put that shit on Korean Jesus.
Nope.
Pete's like,
He ain't got time for your shit.
Are we done?
I think so.
I've been done.
All right. Well, like I said, if you want to find out what's going on, just follow us on our social medias over at Give Me Back My Horror Movies, the Facebook group. Give Me Back My Action Movies, the Facebook group. We are both on Instagram, where you can watch the Wheel of Pain videos to find out what we're covering this month. We are on X. We are on Threads. We are on TikTok, and we are on YouTube. So find us wherever you can. Rate us 5 stars. I know we haven't said that in a while. Write us a review over on Apple. We really appreciate it. It does kind of help boost us a little bit. Maybe one random person in Moldavia will listen to us and write us a gibberish review, and we will read it here. We will definitely do that. So yeah, thanks for listening. Sorry about this episode, but we had fun. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
That is all that matters. So Nate, you want to get us out of here with the good word?
Fushta.
Fushta.
Now, let's talk about how I get back home.
Pusha.
You're saying there's a chance.